100K is all organic, mostly organic
It's
downloads.
mostly organic. So it's about 650K,
Okay.
and it's unfortunately we've seen a huge uptick in the last couple of months, and I say unfortunately given the context of why
Sure.
it's happened, but yeah, so we've seen a huge uptick in the last couple of months, and I think we're nearing about 650,000 downloads, and bulk of it, a significant part of it is organic, isn't it? So, absolutely.
I mean, we're making this recording during the lockdown, so I would imagine there's a lot of job losses. People are looking for support. Uh, what is driving, say, the uptick? Is it just generally because there's anxiety in uh, what the future holds, or is it you know they already were vulnerable and this has exacerbated their need for support? What has been the general uh, kind of reason?
So I think the biggest, and you hit the nail on the head there, Varun, the biggest thing that's happened is that there's a lot of uncertainty, right? Whether it's about your health, whether it's about your family's health, whether it's about your job, whether it's about your finances, whether it's about the future, whether it's about the lockdown, whether it's about how you're going to get your next set of groceries in the house. There's a lot of uncertainty, right, for a lot of people. And that uncertainty is often a progenitor for stress and anxiety, right? So that's that. And so what we are seeing a lot, what the therapists are seeing a lot on the platform today, are people showing up for health anxieties, people showing up with new OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder kind of symptoms, some people showing up with post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms, having seen somebody pass away, or seen somebody have a traumatic experience. A lot of people having relationship difficulties that have now got compounded because people have been locked in a closed confined space where there's no outlet that people might have had in the past. And so a lot of underlying relation challenges have got exposed in the last couple of months. People trying to come and talk about how to better manage their work-life balance, especially in the context of managing their families and the children who are at home right now. So a range of issues have come up, right? So I look at these things in two buckets. One big bucket is people who had pre-existing challenges with mental health in the past, right? So pre-existing need for mental health support in the past. And there's so what's happened there is that all these things, ambiguity, uncertainty, sort of high expressed emotions in close confined spaces, lack of access to their treating professionals sometimes, all of these things have led to a scenario where there's been more chances of relapse, right? Where people are, or worsening of the mental health condition for an individual. Then so there's more need on in that bucket, right? The second bucket is people who didn't have or didn't know that they had any mental health difficulties before. There's a sort of new sort of origination of need in the mental health side. Now on that side, I said we are seeing all these new things. I said new cases around anxiety, health anxiety, OCD, PTSD, relationship difficulties is what the team are seeing a lot of, right? And so that's where both those put together has led to our app downloads have gone by 45-50% in the last couple of months. Our session bookings have gone by 65-70% in the last couple of months. So we've onboarded a whole bunch of corporate clients, almost 40 new corporate clients in the last 6 weeks. We launched a pro bono program. We were concerned about a couple of things, right? If you were concerned about specific groups, right? Work from home employees was one, frontline healthcare workers was another, right? And other frontline workers was the third, right? So we were concerned about these groups, one. And second thing we're concerned about is that whilst a lot of focus, quite rightly, is on trying to manage COVID-19 and the health issues around that, uh, the and in the immediate term that makes sense and for a lot of people to do. What we want to be able to support is giving people the right support psychologically and giving the right psychological strategies today, so that it avoids or lessens the medium to long term psychological implications, right? What we don't know today, what is the big unknown, and there have been people talking about the hidden pandemic right now around mental health in this time of crisis. What we don't know today for sure is what the impact on all of us will be in the medium to short long term psychologically, right? And previous health crises, previous disasters have shown that mental health needs can sometimes go by 5 times in the population at times of disaster. And this is a health disaster, right? What's happening right now with the number of people falling ill, people dying is a health disaster. So the mental needs will rise. So that's kind of the context in which we are seeing a lot more people coming out and seeking help, whether it's individuals or employers. And we are doing our best to be able to support as many of them as possible right now.